You can link related objects together in Starhive to provide more information and context on a particular object. Relationships help you understand your data better for service requests, debugging issues, and much more. To create references between objects, you need to ensure you have both types already created. In this case, we will link our laptops to a type that stores the laptop model, so we don't need to add information like memory, screen size, and vendor to every individual laptop. We can see in the model object we have a MacBook Air and ThinkPad objects already created. To link the two together, we need to create a new attribute for the laptop type. Select the attribute type object reference and then select the model type to create the link. You can configure the reference attribute further to set how many individual objects can be selected and whether it can only select from a subset of target objects and more. In this case, we will leave the default settings. Now we can go back to the laptop objects. Opening the laptop object detailed view, you can now select from all the different model objects in Starhive and set a specific model for each laptop. Once the relationship is created, you will see the related object appear on the relationship diagram, and we can even hover to see extra information about the model. We can expand this laptop example even further using what we have learned in previous videos to also include owner, operating systems, and installed software. The types and objects for these have already been created. The attributes are added in just the same way as the hardware model. For installed software, we need to configure the attribute to allow multiple software applications to be selected. We can then add values to these new attributes for laptop object and link it to the other relevant objects, like so. Now our laptop object is looking much more complete and helpful to someone trying to understand an asset. We could go even further and add warranties or licenses and office locations for employees as their own objects. It's simple to add extra information into Starhive when the need arises. It's important to note that relationships can be built between objects in different spaces, but not between objects in different workspaces. If a Starhive user can access the asset space, but does not have permissions to view the HR space, which contains the employee objects, they will see that a relationship exists between the laptop and Charlie, but they can't see any attributes about Charlie. Now you know how to create object references, you can build all the relationships you need for your data.